think it's very important that you, when starting the business, you thoroughly go through all your figures. And it's learning not to just price yourself against the person down the road or similar to the person down the road, but actually knowing how much you need to be charging due to all your outgoings, your team, kind of, you know, everything in detail, even the things that you might not think about, kind of uniforms, things like that, that you'll need to repeat sort of further down the line. And including your profit obviously within that as well. It's something people often forget. They think this is how much I need to take, this is how much I need to charge, but obviously you want to include your profit within that as well. And so I'd say it's a case of regularly going through your costings and your outgoings, keeping an eye on them, and having almost a spreadsheet, and maybe even at least once a month, kind of going through all your figures, maybe comparing and looking against last year. I think that really helps as well. And regular reports to see what treatments have been most popular, so what you can kind of focus on or push for your next seasonal treatments coming up, and how your team are performing as well. It's a great way to kind of then have one-to-one meetings and work with your team to boost your revenue as well. I think often you can get surprised at how much, you know, everything kind of adds up really. So even things like your, you know, the cost of your email marketing that goes out, even having a small amount there, so if something happens within the salon and you need a bit of redecoration or you know, something there needs attention, it's remembering to have a bit of a budget there so you can use in the event of an emergency like that as well. We have regular meetings, but we also have regular one-to-one meetings as well. A lot of my team members say that they find the one-to-one meetings invaluable for them because it kind of just gives them a boost again, gives them a kickstart to focus on what they need to be focusing on, kind of their, you know, from their retail to their rebookings. If you have a receptionist, I think it's making them aware of how the bookings are done and how they're created. If not, obviously it's something that you can obviously keep an eye on yourself or ensure the whole team know. And regularly going through yourself as well. It's surprising if you have 5 or 10 minute gaps here and there, how much they can add up to and how much revenue you're potentially losing with those small amounts throughout the day and the week. So you're making sure that your diary is financially viable really, and works for the business needs. I think for me that's one of the biggest things I've learnt over the years, is that you know, you can have a lot of CVs come in and you might see someone that's already trained in the things that you do, and you'll think, perfect, they can just slot into the business, I don't need to worry about training them for 2 weeks and spending time with them or anything else. But actually it's remembering that they've got the right attitude for your business, and that they're going to fit in with the rest of your team, that they've got your ethos as well really. I think otherwise if you're not conscious about that, and that's, you know, for me, I will always hire on attitude than on skills, because I think you can always train the skills. Otherwise you might find that further down the line it might cost you money in the long run because they're not the right person for your business.